AI is the new money shift. If you want to build wealth in 2026 and beyond, then it's time to learn AI. We're living in a time where artificial intelligence isn't just a buzzword, it's becoming the backbone of how people build wealth online. And what used to take production teams, expensive software, and years of experience can now be done from a laptop, even a phone, using free AI tools. Every day, more people are realizing that they can turn an idea into income faster than ever before. AI has leveled the playing field. You no longer need to know how to code, edit videos, or design. You just need to know how to think creatively and communicate your ideas to these systems. So AI doesn't replace creativity, it's going to amplify it. It gives regular people leverage to use and that only big companies and marketing teams had access to before. You don't have to wait for permission or try to fit into an old system. People are literally building new ones with AI as their partner. Think about it like this. AI has become the new digital employee. So it doesn't get tired, it doesn't clock out, it just needs direction. So whether you are writing, editing, designing, generating voices, or making videos, AI tools now handle the execution. And your job is the vision. You tell it what to build, how you want it to look and sound. You tell it what to build, how you want it to look or sound, and in seconds, it's done. What used to take 10 hours now takes 10 minutes. And that shift alone changes the entire economy of creativity. But here's where it gets interesting. Even though AI gives everyone access to the same tools, not everyone gets the same results. And that's where skill meets mindset. Most people think that success with AI is about which tool you use, but it's not. It's about how you use it. And the secret lies in your prompt. So that's your direction and your structure. If you give AI a vague idea, it'll give you a vague result. But if you give it an idea that is detailed, intentional, and layered, then you'll get a more professional result. What you get out of life is what you put into it. It's the same thing with AI. If your thinking is shallow, your output is too. But if you approach it like a craft where you're learning its language, testing things, refining, then you're going to start to unlock what others miss. And that's where people are building real businesses, not just side hustles. Actual systems powered by AI. Don't forget to like the video if this is resonating with you. And if you are worried about AI taking over your job or whatever your thoughts are about AI, please leave them in the comments so we can talk about it. There's a revolution happening right now. While many people are scrolling through content, others are using that same time to create it, using AI to speed up production, scale ideas, and build passive income streams. You have creators making faceless YouTube channels that grow while they sleep, writers turning their ideas into books and newsletters, entrepreneurs using AI to write copy, design ads, and automate their marketing, and freelancers doubling their income because they can now deliver more work faster without burning out. AI has become digital leverage, the new multiplier for human potential. But here's something that most people still don't realize. This is just the beginning. We are in the very early stages. AI is still in its early stages, even with all the hype. So that means there's still a massive opportunity for people who learn to use it well. It's not about chasing trends, it's about understanding systems. And if you follow me, I always talk about systems. So think of AI like the internet back in the early 2000s when people didn't really understand how big it would be. And this is similar. Some people use it casually while other people literally built empires on the internet. So right now, AI is in the same space. It's that next internet where the people who take it seriously they'll be able to look back 5 years from now and realize that they were early adopters in this new digital rush. I want us to start a real conversation, not just about the tools, but about the mindset shift, because AI isn't replacing humans, but it is replacing a lot of excuses. The same technology that's helping someone build a six-figure faceless channel, write a best-selling book, or just automating their business, making it more efficient, is sitting right here freely available to all of us. So the real question becomes, what are you going to do with it? Are you experimenting, building, learning to communicate better with it, or just watching others do it? Because in 2026 and beyond, AI isn't going to take your job, but someone using AI probably will. And that's not meant to scare you, but it's meant to wake you up. The opportunity isn't disappearing, it's just shifting. And if you shift with it, you'll be ahead of 90% of people who still think that AI is just a trend, or they don't know what it can do or how it can help them. If you want to keep exploring how AI is changing the game and see ways to turn it into real opportunities, then make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Let's discuss some real ways that people are earning online. When most people hear the phrase make money with AI, they just imagine something complicated, a lot of tech to set up, coding, or some expensive software. But that's not what's happening out here. What's really happening is people are using AI as leverage to turn time, creativity, and ideas into consistent income. Not overnight, not magically, but strategically. So let's break that down. The rise of the faceless creator. So we have entered an era of faceless creation. No longer do you need to be the face of your brand or even record your own voice to reach millions. AI can write your script, generate visuals, clone your voice, and even edit videos. All you have to do is guide the process. Give it vision, direction, and style. People are using this to run entire content channels without ever showing up on camera. Some are building like documentary style channels, while others are doing the storytelling videos, tutorials, motivational clips, and they're all powered by AI. And the beauty of it is, once you learn the workflow, you can scale it endlessly. So that means one person sitting at a laptop can manage what used to require a whole production team. But that's not just about making content, it's also about owning systems. Because when you create digital assets that work for you, videos, ebooks, courses, automations, you're building things that earn while you sleep. AI gives you that kind of freedom, and that's the future of digital work. The next group with a great opportunity with AI are freelancers, because you can quietly level up. So freelancers, designers, writers, editors, social media managers, marketers, for them, AI is like a second brain. So you can use tools like ChatGPT to write proposals, generate scripts, and brainstorm marketing angles. You could use a Mid-Journey or Leonardo AI to design faster, and then 11 Labs for realistic voiceovers. So instead of take hours to do things, you're now creating and saving so much more time for yourself, because you can deliver high quality work faster and increase the value. So it's not about replacing your skill with AI, it's about augmenting them. So think of it like adding rocket fuel to your creativity. You can do twice as much in half the time. And that's why the freelancers who are embracing AI right now are building bigger portfolios, attracting better clients, and freeing up time to grow their personal brands or side businesses. The key, they're not afraid to experiment. They don't wait for perfect. They learn by doing. Now let's zoom out to one of the biggest opportunities that people are quietly capitalizing on is AI automation. So imagine being able to set up a small system that handles repetitive tasks, messaging, scheduling leads, generation, or even customer support. That's what tools like Zapier, Make.com, and even ChatGPT's API integrations are doing right now. People are connecting AI together to build systems that literally run businesses 24/7. It's like digital real estate. Instead of a house earning rent, your AI system earns you time and money. So let's say you build an automated content system. It uses AI to generate the post idea, create captions, schedules them, and responds to comments. And you can sell that service to a small business, influencer, or brand who don't have time to post daily. That's not make believe. People are doing this. They're packaging AI workflows as services, and they're charging premium prices because it solves a real problem: time. Another area exploding right now is digital products. AI has completely changed how fast you can create and launch them. So before writing a book or designing a course could take months. Now people use AI to outline, write, design, and market in days. Writers are creating ebooks and publishing on Amazon, Kindle Direct Publishing. Designers are making templates and digital planners using AI, imaging tools. Educators are building micro courses powered by Notion and AI generated lessons. And the best part is, once it's made, it keeps earning. Every download, every sale is income from something you created once. And that's the essence of digital leverage. And AI removes the friction from starting. So instead of saying, I don't have time or I don't know how, now you can say, you can see what happens. Let's build it. And that small shift in mindset is everything. I've also been seeing a new wave of entrepreneurs. So not tech founders in Silicon Valley, but regular people who have learned how to use AI to solve problems. They're launching niche websites, starting AI-powered newsletters, brands, and even creating micro SaaS businesses using low-code tools. AI is removing barriers to entry. You no longer need to know how to build everything yourself. You just need to know what problem you want to solve and which tool can help you solve it. Some people even build one-person businesses that earn six figures using AI for marketing, automation, and customer service. And honestly, it's one of the most exciting things happening online because it proves that the future of success isn't about having a big team. It's about having smart systems. Now, let's think what all these people have in common. When you look at all these examples, creators, freelancers, entrepreneurs, there's one thing they share. They took early action. They didn't wait for permission or for things to feel perfect. They just started learning and experimenting with AI. One prompt, one idea, one project at a time. And the more they used it, the better they got. So that's the compound effect of curiosity. Every experiment adds, every skill adds opportunity. So that's what separates the consumers from creators in the new AI era. One group scrolls while the other builds. And AI doesn't make success automatic. It just makes it possible for more people than ever before. So the real opportunity isn't just in what AI can do, but in how you think about it. Do you see it as a threat or a tool? Do you see it as the end of old systems or the start of new ones? Because perspective determines power. If you approach AI with fear, you'll miss it. And if you approach it with curiosity, then you'll master it. And the people who choose curiosity, they're the ones rewriting what financial freedom looks like. It's easy to look at all these AI tools and think perfect system and I'll be set. But that's not how it works, because underneath every successful AI creator, freelancer, or entrepreneur, there's a mindset, a way of thinking that separates them from everyone else who downloads the same tools but don't get the same results. This is where most people miss the point. AI is a mirror that reflects back the quality of your thinking. If you're clear, intentional, and creative, AI becomes a multiplier. If you're scattered, uncertain, and inconsistent, AI just amplifies that confusion. That's why two people can use the same tool and get two completely different outcomes. One person builds a brand and the other just builds frustration. The difference isn't the tech, it's the vision. That's why before anything else, before chasing a strategy, before trying to go viral, you've got to get clear on why you're going to be using AI in the first place. Are you using it to build income, to gain freedom, to express your creativity, to explore new industries? Your why guides your workflow. Because if you're not clear on it, AI becomes just another distraction instead of a useful tool. And here's a little gem for you. The people winning with AI aren't perfectionists. They're curious. They're the ones testing ideas, failing publicly, and learning fast. They understand that every experiment teaches them something, even if it doesn't make money right away. Because AI rewards iteration. It rewards people who play. Every failed prompt, every test video, every rough draft gets you closer to something great. That's how innovation actually works. It's not about being perfect, it's about staying in motion. So when you approach AI, think of it like a creative gym. Every time you use it, you're building a new muscle: creative thinking, digital problem solving, systems thinking, and those skills are priceless. Even if one project fails, you're still leveling up for the next one. All right, we talked about being curious with AI, and that's the first step. It's important. But discipline is what turns your curiosity into income. Anyone can play around with AI for fun. Few can stay consistent enough to build a system out of it. That's where your habits matter more than your tools. Set daily creative blocks where you build something new: a video, a workflow, a piece of content, a prompt, a document. Just refine your process. That's how AI creators grow from beginners to experts. Not overnight, but through daily reps. You don't need 12 hours a day. You just need an hour of focus and consistency. And the people who treat this seriously like a craft, not a gimmick, they're the ones who will still be thriving years from now when others are burnt out and move on to the next shiny thing. Now, here's a truth that surprises a lot of people. AI can generate content, but it can't generate connection. That part still belongs to you, and you can use AI to write scripts, edit visuals, and automate systems. But what makes people trust you, follow you, and buy from you is your human energy, your tone, your message, your personality. AI might help you build a video, but your intent makes it powerful. That's why creators who mix human storytelling with AI tools will always stand out. They're not trying to sound robotic or perfect. They use AI to amplify their authenticity, not replace it. So if you ever feel like AI is making everything too automated, just remember, what people connect with isn't perfection, it's presence. So show up, share your perspective, tell your story. That's something no algorithm can duplicate. These are my thoughts. Let your thoughts be known about AI down in the comments. But here's another shift that I'm noticing that I feel like people aren't catching on to, that we're moving from service economy to a system economy. In the old world, you earn by selling time. In the new world, you earn by building systems that run without you. AI is the foundation of that. A system could be a YouTube channel, a newsletter, a digital product, or an automated business. Anything that continues to create value while you sleep. That's the new form of digital wealth. And once you understand that, you stop chasing one-off projects and start thinking in frameworks. You stop saying, I need more clients, and start asking, how can I turn this into a repeatable system? That's the mindset shift that changes everything, because when you start building assets instead of just tasks, you begin compounding your time and creativity. AI is moving fast. New updates, new tools, new headlines every day. But that speed can become a trap if you're not grounded. If you're always chasing what's new, then you'll never master what's valuable. The best creators and earners in this space are playing the long game. They learn one set of tools deeply, they build systems around them, and then they scale. They don't panic when something changes. They just adapt, because their real advantage isn't the platform or the plugin. It's their understanding of the systems. If you think long term, you'll always win in this space, because technology changes, but human curiosity, creativity, and storytelling, that just never goes out of style. And that's what this era is really about, if you think about it. Adaptability. AI is rewriting the rules of every industry: art, business, media, education, health, even relationships. The ones who thrive won't be the ones with the most knowledge. They'll be the ones the most comfortable with change. Adaptability is the new job security. Creativity is the new currency, and AI is the bridge between them. So if you're someone who has been curious but hesitant, that just know this is your sign. Don't wait until it's too late. The best time to learn how to use AI isn't next year, it's right now, and you are still early, because this wave isn't slowing down and you still have time to catch it. We are early, but the ripple effect has begun. So every day, new creators, freelancers, and entrepreneurs are using AI to solve real problems, to express themselves, and to earn. And the truth is that it isn't just about money, it's about freedom to create, freedom to build, freedom to design a life that actually feels aligned. In the old world, you needed permission from gatekeepers, employers, algorithms, or approval systems. But AI has erased that barrier. Now you can start something from your laptop and reach the world without asking anyone for a chance. You can build your own audience, your own products, and your own systems without needing a degree, an investor, or a resume. That's the true disruption. AI isn't just changing industries, it's changing access. It's giving people the power to compete at scale from anywhere with nothing but an idea and a Wi-Fi signal. That's revolutionary. And the best part is not limited to a certain type of person or background. It's open to everyone who's willing to learn, adapt, and apply pressure. AI doesn't do the work for you, it just removes excuses. You still need discipline, you still need focus, you still need the courage to try, fail, and keep on going. AI amplifies your habits. If you're consistent, it compounds. If you're lazy, it exposes it. That's why this new AI wave driven success isn't just about the shortcut, it's about leverage. It's about doing more with the time you have, not wasting time and waiting for perfect conditions, because the world doesn't reward potential anymore, it rewards execution. Real wealth isn't just about money, it's time, freedom, and options, and AI gives you leverage across all three. When you can use tools to automate work, accelerate ideas, and scale creativity, you gain time. And when you have time, you can focus on building things that matter. When those things start to grow, you gain options, and that's real wealth. That's the game being played right now by digital builders all over the world, quietly, consistently, creatively. They're not shouting about it. They're just creating, stacking skills, building systems, and soon the results will speak louder than the noise. Now, let's not get it twisted now. AI is powerful, but it's not human. It doesn't feel, it doesn't dream, it doesn't have a story. It's still your advantage, because no matter how advanced AI becomes, it can't replicate your lived experiences, your perspective, your tone, your lessons. It can help you share them faster, but it can't create meaning on its own. So when you create with AI, just remember, you're not competing with the machine, you're collaborating with it. You're bringing the soul, AI brings the speed. So together, you can build a thing that the world has never seen before. That's what makes this moment so special. It's not about man or machine, it's about man and machine. If we look ahead, the next 5 years will be defined by creators who learn how to use AI with strategy and purpose. The people who combine storytelling and systems, emotion with automation, vision with execution, they'll be the industry's new leaders, not because they had more resources, but because they adapted first. The world will keep evolving. Jobs will change. Platforms will rise and fall. But creativity, that will always matter. If you can think, you can connect. If you can adapt, you'll always have a place in this new economy. That's the mindset that'll carry you through any algorithm or platform shift. And here's what I want you to really understand. You're still early. Even if it feels like AI is everywhere, it's really not. Most people still haven't even scratched the surface of what the tools can do. Most people are still double watching and hesitating. So that means this is your window, the window where experimentation still wins, where building curiosity pays off, where early positioning is going to have you in the lead later. So take this moment seriously, because a few years from now, this same conversation will sound different. What feels new today will be normal tomorrow. And the people who took action early will already be free. If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Start small, but start. Use AI to write, build, plan, design, test, create, not for perfection, for progress. Because every time you use it, you sharpen your skill, and every skill you sharpen becomes a new way to earn, express, and expand. This is your digital era to leverage. You don't need permission. You just need direction and consistency. The tools are ready. The systems exist. The opportunity is wide open. All that's missing is your decision. AI has given us one of the greatest opportunities in modern history to redefine what's possible for our generation, to turn creativity into capital, to turn curiosity into careers, and turn ideas into impact. The question isn't if AI will change your life, it's will you let it? So here's my challenge. Don't just watch the future happen, build with it. Be the person who learns, tests, and shares the journey, because one day soon you'll look back and realize you were part of the first wave that changed everything. The AI revolution isn't coming, it's already here, and your next move starts now.